Hello, George. Phat Ninja wormery. Spent the day in here doing this. Got kind of a kick out of it. Took a lot longer than I thought. Thought it'd be a quick 2-hour process, but what I've done is I've sifted my first 8, including these buckets, 10 breeder bins. I made a long video earlier explaining this. Went up and there's no volume to it, so I hope this is working. The racks behind me are going to hold all the breeder bins eventually. I'm just moving from bins spread all over the place to in here. These worms have a 3-week hatching process. So from the time they lay the cocoon until the time the worm is hatched is about 3 weeks. So if you harvest and do the sifting in less than 21 days or less, you're not going to injure those new baby worms. So that's what I did today. We're on our first of 3. There'll be 3 harvests, 1 a week, of 10 bins each. It's given us these 2 5-gallon buckets in this, so probably over 30 gallons, 35 gallons of castings. I'll come over and have a look in a minute. These castings are also right full of, there's no baby worms in here, or very few. I'm just getting it down. There's some, it's not here nor there. But there's lots of cocoons in here, and these cocoons are going to hatch, these little baby cocoons. We'll have a look in a minute. So right now we're going to look at this here. I'm going to reload these last few 5-gallon buckets that I've done. This is what I do. I sift them on that sifter over there. It's a 1/4-inch sifter. Though it's all the cocoons fall down through and all the castings fall down through. The large stuff that's left in there, I put in a bucket aside. Then I come over and I lay that on this screen. I'm sifting the next one. I put light on it. And that makes the worms disappear. They don't like the light. So down in here, we're going to see lots of worms. Now I'm going to sift those and reload these buckets. I'll set you up to have a look. I'll pause here for a minute. So now I take these harvested worms. I lay those in a bed of what you saw at that screen over top of that castings there, just to get them, collect them. A quick sift. You see that? Yeah. And those worms are ready to collect. Uh-oh, where's my bowl? There it is. I'll go grab another handful. It's real easy, real fast. I don't have to scream, I guess the microphone's on me. Way to get these worms back to the weight that I need in each bin. Sift these and separate them. Hope that wasn't shaking too much. And then I'll weigh them out. I'll use light deprivation one more time. Not light deprivation, but I'll use the light on top of them one more time to get rid of the extra castings that I have here. And I can weigh them per bucket, per bin. Each one of these bins, it's just over a ½ pound to 3/4 of a pound of worms for the breeders. That's probably enough. I'll do the rest without you watching, but so easy way to separate the worms. I don't know if it's going to make it out, but in here there's lots of cocoons. There's cocoons everywhere. So I'll let these hatch out in different bins up in the top of this. And lots more worms. I also let some hatch out in these large batch bins, like in here. Another handful of that. The tomatoes right covered with them right now. So I do have castings available for anyone local. I do have castings available for anyone local. We will ship worms. I'd rather do it local, but I don't mind shipping them as well. We've had a successful run with it already. And even cocoons if someone would like cocoons. We also sell full breeder bins if someone wants, which has got the worms in it already, but also that bedding in there. So you've got that fungal and bacterial environment already. That biotic environment taking over for you, what you need. You're inoculating it. I'm George. Hope I didn't ramble on too much. Phat Ninja Wormery. Change can be better than a holiday. Peace.